When you look at your life, it's easy to believe that big things are slowing you down from accomplishing what you want. Maybe you think it's a lack of time. I just don't have enough time, or a lack of energy. I'm just worn out. Or maybe it's just a lack of motivation. You just don't care, whatever it may be. And all those elements can be factors that kind of stand in your way of accomplishing things of significance or accomplishing the things that you want. But in this video, we're going to look at the massive, and I do mean massive, significance of the small stuff and how it affects you and your ability to be productive. So, small hurdles create resistance. You likely won't act if you have to fix something first in your life. This means that you won't cook a healthy meal if you have to clean the dishes first, or you won't exercise if you have to find your shoes or clean your clothes first, or you won't even pay your bills, even though the guy's knocking on your door telling you to pay the bill, if you have to find and open and organize them first. Why is that? It's because our brain tends to take the path of least resistance. So when it needs to find an answer, fix something, organize something before it can take action, then guess what your brain typically does? It typically just gives up and procrastinates. And this is where clearing to neutral can help. So what in the world is clearing to neutral? Let me explain it. It's a very simple process, and it means that when you complete a task, spend a little time right after you complete that task to make it easy to start the task next time. So let's look at some examples so you get a clear idea of what this really means. Number one, and this is a biggie, is that when you cook or eat something, then clean your mess. Clean the counters, clean the dishes, put stuff in the dishwasher right away. When you eat or cook, clean it up. Number two, when you wear it, put it away. It doesn't go on the floor. It doesn't go over the chair, even if you're a bachelor, even if no one's watching you, even if your mom's not there. It doesn't go on the floor or over the chair, but you need to hang it up if it can be reworn, or wash it. Put it in the laundry. It's not any different than dumping it on a chair. And third, when you empty it, fill it back up. Do you live in a household where this really isn't happening? You know what I'm talking about. When the printer paper is out, fill it back up. When the fruit bowl goes empty, put more fruit in it. When the paper towels get used up, don't leave the little container, the little tube sitting on the counter. Put some more paper towels out. If you use up all the sugar in the sugar bowl, put more sugar in it. And finally, here's another example. This is a bonus, if you will. When you sleep in it, make it. This means your bed. So make your bed every morning. And that is one of the most important clear to neutral habits that you can practice, is making your bed every morning. Now, the reason why this is such an awesome strategy is that it creates an action-oriented environment. So no matter what you need to do, you can begin doing it without resistance, knowing that there's nothing to fix or solve or clean or organize before you take action, which is awesome. And this is the kind of environment where productivity thrives. That's why you want to get into this habit of clearing to neutral. So you might be asking yourself, well, why do I need to do it right now? Why do I need to clear to neutral right immediately after I complete a task? Why can't I wait a day or so and combine a bunch of these things and clear them all at the same time? Well, there are two important reasons why you want to clear to neutral right away, right now. Number one is momentum. So you still have momentum and energy from doing the task this time. So you're already moving, you're already doing something, whether you're cooking, whether you're moving around, or maybe you're eating, preparing a dish, maybe you're doing your bills, whatever it may be, you're already in motion, and it requires very little extra effort to clear to neutral in that moment because you're already in motion. That's number one. You have the momentum to do it. The second reason is clarity. So when you finish doing the task, you're especially clear in that moment about what needs to be cleaned, what needs to be put away, what needs filled up, and you don't have to think about it. You're just clear about it, so you can take care of it right away. That may not happen if you wait a day or longer to clear to neutral. That's why it's so important to do it right away. So here are some next actions to really implement this idea. For the next 7 days, you want to practice clearing to neutral in one area of your life. So identify where you might have some of the biggest challenges in your life doing this. Is it cleaning and organizing? Do you have a challenge putting things away? Maybe you don't like to fill things back up. That's seems to be a common one in most people's families. Empty jars, empty bottles. How did it get here? Why is this in the fridge? So do you have a challenge filling things back up? Well, identify that one area in your life where you have the biggest challenge and then focus on changing that behavior only. Avoid trying to change too many areas of your life. Focus on that one area. And then at the end of 7 days, evaluate your success, and keep practicing and improving that current area. And then add another area of your life where you need to learn how to clear to neutral. Do it one step at a time. Get into the habit of clearing to neutral, and you'll move from starting and completing one task after another, and it's going to turn you into a productivity machine.